Hello and welcome to Verdictum. I am Ananya Singh and you're watching today's legal news, where we apprise you with the recent important legal developments across the country. Here are the headlines. Supreme Court scheduled to hear Rahul Gandhi's plea, challenging Gujarat High Court order on July 21st. Supreme Court adjourns plea against remission of Bilkis Bano case convicts to begin hearing from August 7th. Supreme Court to hear on August 22nd plea by Lakshadweep administration against suspension of MP Mohammad Faisal's conviction. Calcutta High Court refuses to take suo moto cognizance against TMC leader Abhishek Banerjee's remarks on judiciary. Bombay High Court criticises government for its approach in dealing with forcible exit of a Russian woman without her infant child from India. Now let's take a detailed look at the headlines. The Supreme Court today agreed to hear on July 21st the special leave petition filed by Congress leader Rahul Gandhi, challenging the order of the Gujarat High Court that refused to stay the conviction of Gandhi in a defamation case. The defamation case against Gandhi was filed by BJP leader Purnesh Modi for his remarks about the Modi surname. In March this year, Gandhi was convicted by the trial court and sentenced to 2 years imprisonment, which further led to his disqualification as a member of parliament. Gandhi approached the Gujarat High Court but was not granted relief, and so he moved the apex court. The bench of Chief Justice of India D.Y. Chandrachud and Justices P.S. Narasimha and Manoj Mishra have scheduled the matter for coming Friday for consideration. The Supreme Court adjourned the plea challenging the remission to the convicts in the Bilkis Bano case to August 7th. The petition relates to the premature release of the 11 live convicts, serving time for murders and sexual assault during the Gujarat communal riots of 2002, who were granted remission by the Gujarat government on Independence Day last year. The Apex Court bench headed by Justice B.V. Nagaratna will now be hearing the case from August 7th, after the retirement of Justice K.M. Joseph, who was previously hearing the matter. A bench of the Supreme Court comprising Justices B.V. Nagaratna and Ujjal Bhuyan are set to hear on August 22nd the plea against the suspension of conviction and sentence of Lok Sabha MP Mohammad Faisal. The plea has been filed by the Lakshadweep administration against the order of the Kerala High Court. On January 11 this year, Faisal, along with 3 others, was sentenced in an attempt to murder case to 10 years rigorous imprisonment, and a fine of ₹1 lakh each was also imposed upon the accused persons by the Sessions Courts in Kavaratti in Kerala. This also led to the disqualification of Faisal as a member of parliament, and Faisal moved the Kerala High Court challenging the conviction. The High Court on January 25th this year suspended the conviction and sentence. Thereafter, the Lakshadweep administration moved the Apex Court, alleging that the High Court had erred in suspending Faisal's conviction and sentence, and the Supreme Court listed the matter on August 22nd for hearing. The Calcutta High Court refused to take suo moto cognizance against TMC leader Abhishek Banerjee for his remarks against the judiciary. The matter came before the High Court in an urgent motion, seeking initiation of contempt of court proceedings against Abhishek Banerjee, who is presently the General Secretary of the Trinamool Congress. The petitioner claimed that Banerjee has made a statement that High Court is giving protection to anti-social elements and has directly blamed the Honourable Court for the deaths caused due to the post-poll violence in the state. The petitioner, Senior Advocate Bikash Ranjan Bhattacharya, alleged that the remarks were scathing and scandalous, and such remarks cannot be allowed to shake the confidence of the people in the judiciary. The matter was placed before a bench of the Chief Justice T.S. Sivagnanam and Justice Hiranmaya Bhattacharya, who said that it cannot take suo moto cognizance of the motion, and that the petitioner should either file a petition or mention the matter before a larger bench, which is already dealing with the contempt proceedings against persons who had put up objectionable posters against Justice Rajashekhar Mantha. A division bench of the Bombay High Court comprising Justices Gautam Patel and Neela Gokhale criticized the union government for its approach in dealing with the plea of a Russian woman who challenged the exit permit issued to her by the government after divorcing her Indian husband. The woman claimed that she has remarried another man who is also an Indian citizen and has a 6-month-old daughter with him, whom she is still nursing and should not be separated from her child owing to her nationality. The woman also has a minor son from her previous marriage. The High Court observed that the authorities ought to have a humane approach to the woman and her child, while asking the government to not let nationalities come in the way of a mother and her infant child. The woman was previously married to an Indian citizen and was holding an Overseas Citizen of India card. She applied for the continuation of the OCI status as she married a second time with an Indian citizen. She also sought extension of time period of her exit permit, according to which she was supposed to exit India by March, while the OCI application was still pending with the concerned authorities. The counsel for the centre told the court that the exit permit was as per statutory requirements and there were not sufficient grounds to show the woman had special circumstances to apply for citizenship. The court, however, disagreed with the view, stating that the action of the government was disproportionate and also said, "You are punishing an Indian citizen and his daughter," while expressing displeasure over the government's move to forcibly evict the woman from India. That was all on today's legal news. Thank you and keep watching Verdictum. And subscribe to our channel and download the Verdictum app on iOS and Android to keep yourself updated with authentic legal news.